Scorpio, hello. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to another Scorpio Tarot reading. Scorpio Love Tarot Reading, Scorpio Love Reading. And as is pretty much always the case here at the Tarot Closet, Scorpio Love Messages. Channeled love messages from your person, messages from their higher self. A reading where we are going into their feelings for you, your feelings for them, what you might need to know or don't see coming, what's on everybody's mind or somebody in particular. Is anyone making a move? Let's take a look at the energy that is starting to come in, Scorpio. It's the Two of Cups and the Three of Cups. Whoa, Scorpio, they love you too. This is Venus and Cancer energy. Cancer energy all the way around here. You could definitely be dealing with a Cancer, but even if you are not dealing with a Cancer, I want to say that, well, it's an emotional energy. And it's also the Three of Cups, Mercury and Cancer. Can you see this person? Do you know you're going to see this person? Do you think you're going to see this person? Maybe even at something like a birthday party. A reunion could be pretty much anything, but it's likely connected to something celebratory. Around some friends and family, perhaps you both know. Not everyone can see each other, but if you can, there's an emotional conversation coming up here. And even if you can't, there is an emotional conversation coming up here. It can definitely be around text messages, SMS, email. As I talk about here at the Tarot Closet, Mercury is strongly attached to reading and writing. But how do you normally communicate with this person? Because it's also Mercury. So if you normally can talk on the phone or voice messages, there's something emotional coming up. This is someone who loves you too. You both love each other. There are feelings here. The Two of Cups. Is there a decision here as well around this conversation? Scorpio, this is a timeless reading. You are here when you are meant to be here. It's a general tarot reading. Always take what resonates and let the rest go. If you're looking for your playlist, Scorpio Love Tarot Readings, it's linked in the description. You'll find all 12 zodiac signs, as well as all signs tarot, twin flame readings if you're on a twin flame journey. So feel free to explore. Thank you for watching, liking, sharing, subscribing to the Tarot Closet. I appreciate you so much. Also, an extra shout out to channel members. Thank you for joining the channel. And also for the super thanks that have been coming through. None of that is expected at all. Mandatory, of course, not mandatory, but it's very appreciated. And remember, if you hear my voice, you hear my content, no matter how much they try to alter it and change my voice, let me know. Email me through the About Me page or leave a comment anywhere. All comments are held in moderation, so I'll eventually see it. Thank you so much. Let's continue on, Scorpio. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us what else we need to see for Scorpio. Aho. The Four of Wands in reverse. The Star. Wow. So, first of all, the Four of Wands in reverse, Venus and Aries energy. It's a validation that there's some kind of discord around this connection. Probably why it's so emotional. It could have something to do with next level. This can sometimes be considered a marriage card. And I just want to show you the upright. Look, today we have two peacocks here depicting a wedding scene, a top hat, somebody with a veil on. It's in reverse, so there's some kind of discord, whether there's somebody walking away from a conversation, walking away from the connection, or even from some kind of well, commitment energy, like next level around marriage, but it could be around a lot of things. It's clear that this is someone that you love, that loves you too, and that there is some kind of a conversation that I feel like really needs to happen. That Three of Cups energy also around reunion energy, around timing. And look what is here, the Star. This is somebody coming back in here. Renewal, hope, clarity, and here's the other thing, goosebumpy, because it's somebody who's understanding what this connection is. And yeah, I mean, you getting a unicorn is not an easy thing. It's a mythical creature, you know, like knowing you have a unicorn, you don't let them go. This is affinity. It's somebody coming back in. All roads lead back to you. And there's a lot of healing energy here. And I'm wondering if that Two of Cups is kind of a spinning energy having come in. I think it might be. And what I mean by that is being in no contact, no communication, and or in separation with this person. Yeah, I think that's the case for a lot of you. The Seven of Wands and the partnership placement, Mars and Leo energy. It's like protection around your heart, not wanting to be hurt. You know, a dragon here breathing fire. Holding on to the seventh wand, reflecting on the past, what's going on, assessing the current situation, the possibilities, controlling what you can, letting go of what you can't, and sort of, well, not sort of, but holding on to that seventh wand, like as the Six of Wands come in, as somebody wants to talk to you. Somebody wants to get your attention. So if this is in person, it's probably at that event you know you're going to see them at, or you could see them at. I do think that this is someone that has an apology, Scorpio. I think there is, well, that's coming in here with the Star energy. There's a lot of healing energy coming in. And it's somebody realizing both their behavior, I feel in this Four of Wands in reverse, their feelings, what you mean to them. You have a protection here. It's in the partnership placement, but I'm really feeling you. Yeah, look, the Three of Cups is back and it's in reverse. And really strong validation around, well, there's two things here. One, I feel like this conversation that is coming up is an emotional one. For some of you, you may have just had it, but it's also connecting to, yeah, somebody having walked away, either moved out, walked away from a conversation where there was discord, there was a lot of emotional energy going on. The Three of Cups again, back, but in reverse. Mercury and Cancer energy. For some of you, it could be that it was in person. But it could also be somebody was pulling away from the next level. Maybe this is somebody you were going to marry or move in with. Maybe you already were. It's going to be really specific to you. There's that Six of Wands. And we have the Seven of Wands here. Look. And this is where their energy is quite strong. So this is them wanting to get your attention. If you can see them, it's like walking up to you, but waiting until nobody's around, or waiting till an event's over, or showing up kind of late. Because there's a lot that this person wants to say to you, like getting your attention energy. But this reversal energy is also telling me that somebody's not feeling super confident, and it could be because there's other people around. If you can't see them, it could also just be around what can I say here? Because that Two of Cups energy is really strong. It's somebody that loves you too. There are feelings here, but again, I was coming in the upright, but it really feels like a spinner for me. And that's, yeah, it's a validation both of where we are and what the possibilities still are here. But it's around, yeah, it's around a conversation and healing energy. The Queen of Cups. More Cancer energy. So I think for some of you, it's clear there's really strong water energy in their chart. However, that is not for everyone. What is clear is that it's emotional, that there are feelings here between you. Everybody is feeling kind of emotional, and that I do feel this person has an apology to make. You can see our swan here. We have our other swan right here. This is, for me, it's kind of like this energy around this person, because this is where their energy is really strong. Holding on to you, like this is somebody who clearly loves you. The not letting go energy is just, for me, that's just clear. Pun intended, I guess you could say. But understanding what this connection is. And this swan here, for me, is a connection to soulmate energy, to soul connection. For some of you, this may be your twin flame. That's super specific, though. I know it's not going to be for everybody, but it's like quite literal here in your reading today, too, holding on to you, but more healing energy, the Queen of Cups. An apology, and look where it is. It's right here connected to whatever went on, whether this is around commitment issues, somebody walking away, or literally in person. And the Queen of Cups is catty corner here with the Seven of Wands, you know, this protection around your heart, right in between the Star and the Queen of Cups. I mean, this is clear what this person has in mind. Yeah, Ten of Cups in reverse. Six, oh my gosh. Yeah, so this reversal energy, Ten of Cups, Mars and Pisces energy, it's a validation for me that something went on here. Had you built a life with this person? Were you building it? Was it on the table? It's like a, you know, breakup energy, something having gone on. I want to show you the actual card. Look, two turtles. There's a little turtle here. There's the house, of course, on the turtle. It could also be about, again, where you were heading if you were not quite in that energy yet of having built a life together. You were building it. Whatever the case is, this is why they're apologizing. This is definitely no contact, no communication, and or in separation, or there's just some complications around this. But look at that. Four of Wands in reverse, Ten of Cups in reverse. It's like walking away, moving out, things not moving forward. There's an apology here, and it's literally right here with this Three of Cups, which came back in reverse. It's the Six of Swords. Mercury and Aquarius energy. Look, bringing you both here. So it is like that Three of Swords energy for me. Whatever happened, the Three of Swords here, the Three of Swords here, like you're both here. Because this is, it's like it's time. It's literally time to have this talk. It's time, it's time. And it's time for this person to apologize as well. You can see there's somebody like in the middle. So if this is at an event, even here with the Three of Cups, it could get emotional, and it could be that there's somebody kind of, I don't know, friends or family, well-meaning, and it really could be coming from either side that's sort of trying to help moderate things. Six of Swords, I mean, this is everything that they're wanting to say, but not feeling particularly confident, like talking to somebody else and trying to figure out what to say, or again, like waiting until there's nobody around actually. This is a really strong energy for me of the imbalance around the communication. Six of Wands in reverse, Six of Swords. That's an energy of imbalance. And it is around this person. The Knight of Wands is here. The King of Cups. Okay, the King of Cups, and yeah, look at this. Shadow is here. So the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups, these are all yours, are both here. The Ace of Pentacles. The Page of Cups is in reverse. The bottom of the deck, it's the Magician, Gemini, and Virgo energy. So first of all, I just want to validate here that Two of Cups, Queen of Cups, the King of Cups, the healing energy that, well, I don't always have the specifics, you could say, I'm not always privy to all the information as to what happened. Clearly something's going on here and it's time to talk. And clearly you both love each other. There are a lot of feelings here. You're both here, first of all. It's not about gender. It's really not even about the zodiacs. It's about the emotional energy. But it's also the divine feminine energy of the Queen of Cups and the divine masculine energy of the King of Cups, the balance around that. This person, like, they know how they feel. They also know that they need to apologize. It is a sincere apology. Like, they're trying to figure out how to make it. This Ten of Wands in reverse, definitely wanting to get out of the energy that's been going on. Jupiter and Sagittarius. I just want to show you this energy because look at this. It's on a spider. Is that a spider or is that a bee? It's a spider, but it's a bee? It's a bee. It looks kind of like a spider, but it's just really, really up close. Busy bee, all these things they should be doing, including apologizing. Wands are the fastest energy, but when you've got 10 of them on your back, it's like, that's slowing down. This reversal, this is releasing them. This is lightening things up. It's freeing things. So I also want to say it's about getting out of their ego and shadow. Look at this. That's the devil energy, Capricorn and Saturn. Shadow, ego, fear, what's around that? You know, it could be around literal vices, and I do want to validate that here, in particular with the Three of Cups in reverse, the Six of Swords, Ten of Cups, that it could be that this has played a part and kind of like how you got here, or that there's something around this energy of vices that somebody in this connection has been struggling with. So it's getting out of shadow and ego with this Ten of Wands in reverse, and also they're possibly changing something here too. It's something that they've needed to change, obviously, because there's a conversation that needs to happen here. It's two people who love each other. Again, I'm not privy to everything that happened, but it's somebody who's working up the confidence. Our minor arcana, sort of the work being done to make the major arcana happen, the star energy, the magician, who, by the way, is connected both to the solar plexus chakra I do, this energy of movement and making it happen. I mean, it's the magician. But also the throat chakra I speak, communication. Getting focused, taking that inspired action, yeah. Getting into a new cycle. And I just want to say, if there's an opportunity to see each other, it's like they're going to take it, you know? It is a sincere apology, but it's a really emotional one. Our Page of Pentacles, our messenger, even in reverse here. Look at this. It's sort of like, well, it's connecting both to the energy that you got into around either not communicating or not communicating at all. No contact, no communication, and or in separation. This page energy can be immature, you know, like a student energy, trying to figure some things out. Get their glasses on here. And this reversal energy is really strongly connected here to what happened. But it's also somebody really trying to come in here and communicate. That's just been really clear. Getting out of their ego here. Six of Swords, the shadow, the devil energy, Ten of Wands in reverse, yeah. And that Knight of Wands, the fastest knight, the wands. Ace of Pentacles, Page of Cups. This conversation, could this conversation be leading us, or leading you, the two of you, down another path of the next level? So were you in a long-term partnership? Were you building it? Was it on the table? It does feel like it's still a possibility. Also, even with our magician energy, it's this energy of Well, manifesting, of course, so making wishes come true. The Magician with access to all the elements, water, air, earth, and fire, like things, this person able to use all the resources and make it happen. The Star energy as well, like biggest wish energy, this hope still, kind of holding out hope for this to work. But again, it really is dependent on the minor arcana energy here. It definitely is around this apology, but it's around the conversation, the communication. It is here the potential. Look at the Ace of Pentacles today. It's an acorn, of course, and when that's left on the ground, it's becoming a tree. Next level, Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus energy. What is that next level that maybe didn't happen, or there was some discord around, or got interrupted? Going exclusive, moving in together, marriage. What is that? The Pentacles are the slowest moving energy, but also it's the long-term energy, and it is in the upright, and it's coming here with the Page of Cups in reverse. And this is connecting me to somebody who was afraid of this. There is some immature energy around it, you know, around some level of commitment here. And it's also still connecting with just this lack of confidence with communicating, but eventually it's going down here. And I want to show you too, I have to say, this might not be for everybody. It might even be from your energy, but the Shadow, the Devil, the Three of Cups in reverse, the Six of Swords, like it's time to talk about it. Ten of Wands in reverse, releasing, letting up. Look at the glass here in our Page of Cups. It's like a martini glass. I just want to validate that it could be that that is something here that has played a part in why things are here, and something that needs to, that needs to change. It could be that there was an ultimatum here for some of you around that. I want to bring in some channeled love messages. We're going to use this deck today. Well, actually, I have a couple of decks that I have around me. I'm just not sure. Let's see how things go, how I'm feeling. I wish I had treated you better. Yeah. Ten of Wands in reverse, Shadow, Six of Swords, Three of Cups in reverse. Things said, things not said, but also maybe things said from a place that was not a great situation, you know. But the communication, what I didn't finish saying to you is it's like both of you on each side. And again, either seeing each other in person and having this talk, or via text message, social media, email, phone call. I feel you even though we are apart. So this could be really like far apart for some of you, but it could also just be like a cooling off period kind of energy. And that energy is something that needs to end here. I hope that you can forgive me one day. I replay our conversations over and over, some of which, again, I feel like were really intense. I know that I crossed the line with you. What is that around? I regret lying to you, okay? So that's pretty specific. I want to feel that way again. It's here with the King of Cups. The Two of Cups, one of your first energies coming in. The Queen of Cups. There's so much emotional energy between you and this person that sometimes I feel like just, and still is, like really, it gets big. Big emotions from all sides. I want you. Right here with the Knight of Wands. Oh, so that's kind of specific. I'm going to leave it at that. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. I left before you could leave me. If this is around, for some of you, this is a really specific message that I'm going to bring in. But if this is around like taking a friendship further, that energy is definitely here. And either, because that I feel like has been affected as well. So it really is, I love you, you love me. Where we need to talk. Where are we going from here? My life is not as together as it seems. I would say that that is probably the case here. I am afraid to contact you. And that energy is here. It's here in like the struggle to make it happen, but it's also here that eventually they will. I look for you everywhere. And I think I'm going to go ahead and bring in this other deck. I am shifting very deeply right now. Transforming. Look, here with shadow. The Ten of Wands in reverse, the lightening up, the releasing energy. What is that around? So this butterfly energy, I gotta tell you, this does connect us to you, Scorpio, in the Death card. And when you get out of the Hangman energy, which is where I feel like everybody's been here, it's like an only time will tell kind of energy. It's around timing. You get out of there and you go into the Death card, and you get out of your ego. And 2, you change the things that need to be changed. Big changes, endings, beginnings, transformations. It's connecting here to shadow. So whether this is just around ego to have this conversation, around some fear of commitment, whatever that means for you, and or we're looking at something around, again, vices or behaviors that somebody really needs to stop or change. That's like going on here. I feel like you are distant. I'm in my man-woman cave. The Tarot Closet channeled love messages. Love messages from their higher self. I'm sending you telepathic messages. Yeah, that's the Two of Cups. Queen of Cups, King of Cups. It's a really strong energy, synergy, like sharing of thoughts and feelings. The emotional bond you have with this person is really strong. It feels emotionally intense all the way around. I miss you. I miss you just went here with I'm afraid to contact you. I will never give up on us. Please wait for me. I am waking up. This is Judgment connected to the crown chakra, I know. That's also connected to the star in the crown chakra, the Hangman energy, which has been coming through, as well as the Fool. Not quite in that cycle, but I would say that word, Fool, kind of plays a part here today. This is Archangel Gabriel, connected to the sacral chakra, I feel. And the third eye chakra, I see the self-awareness. Again, also connected to that Hermit energy, the High Priestess, the Moon, and the Death card, which has been coming through here. Look at this. I'm shifting very deeply right now. I am waking up. Archangel Gabriel kind of screaming, get some clarity, make a decision, Scorpio's person. What do you want? Wake up. There's an apology in here, but it's also, it's like around the Six of Swords, the Star, the Magician, the Two of Cups, the two of you communicating. Three of Cups, again, whether it's in person or apart. And making some decisions, reconciliation or closure. Where are we going from here? You have changed me for the better. Hello. That camera is just going to be the end of me. It ends at some point. You didn't miss anything, though. You have changed me for the better came down, and I was just talking about how closely it's connected to I'm shifting very deeply right now, and I'm waking up. So something you said or did has actually stuck with this person, and there's some changes that they're trying to make. So whether, I feel like you know what that is, whether there was an ultimatum around needing to make it or not, there is a conversation, and that's definitely included. And I would say that it's connected to some of the discord and how you got here in the first place. So somebody's behavior around something. The vice energy is really strong, but it's going to be specific. And by the way, if that's you, well, then that's you. So many songs remind me of you. I stay awake thinking of you. I'm in my man-woman cave. So that's some hermit energy, Virgo and Mercury. And this is also kind of Six of Cups, your energy, Sun and Scorpio. Nine of Swords, Gemini and Mars, like staying awake, looking at messages or listening to them, listening to music, getting all emotional. There's a lot of emotional energy that's here. I care too much what people think. So we could be looking at some of that Hierophant energy, Taurus, somebody who's worried about other people's expectations of them. Perhaps there are some cultural, religious differences. That's super specific. I am so lost without you. I am waking up. I feel like you are distant. I miss you. I want to feel that way again, right there on the King of Cups. My world is dark without you. Yeah, I mean, that's also the shadow here. There are some, yeah, there's definitely some major things going on. I feel like it's around this person, but it could also be you as well. I dream of you. It's the moon energy. It's also the star energy, the magician, like making it happen. The last channeled love message from your person, Scorpio. I really want to hold you. I want you. Knight of Wands. Kind of a little specific about that, but this feels more genuine. This feels more sweet, that's what I want to say, than physical, if you know what I mean. But the physical thing is here as well. We'll leave it at that. Beautiful Scorpio, that is your reading today. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate you being here, watching, liking, sharing, and subscribing. Thank you again for joining the channel. If you've become a member, not mandatory by any means, but so appreciated. Also, thank you for the super thanks that have been coming in. I'm very grateful. Remember, if you hear my voice, you hear my readings, my videos, my content, most likely stuck to some weird static video. However you're hearing it, if it's not here, it's stolen. Let me know. You can email me through the About Me page as well as comment anywhere. All comments are held in moderation, and eventually I will see the message. Thank you again. I'm sending you love. I'm sending you light, hoping the best outcome for you, and looking forward to seeing you again soon.